Hey there folks, and welcome to, I just did a 30-minute run and immediately went for a Barks root beer, cause I'm a physical fitness genius who thinks that 45 grams of sugar per serving is what you need after you've just depleted your body of fluids and such. Also known as Europa Universalis IV. I mean, you know, it's pretty much interchangeable terms. So we are on release day for Rights of Man, and I'll be honest, I have been way busier than I had hoped I would be, and I have seen basically nothing about the patch or the expansion. So yeah, so I don't even know what nation I really want to play. Obviously we just got done with our Portuguese playthrough. Recently we did Venice, you know, Venice into Italy, into Rome, which was cool. I've been thinking about doing another African nation because I had so much fun with Kilwa. That was off screen, but still, just FYI, I'm going to keep saying this. Kilwa, really fun nation. If you want to play, you know, a not Western nation. Obviously, we've done our Ottomans campaign, but I noticed there's a thing about great powers in the new patch. Thank you, Twitter. You know, I can at least keep up with that from time to time. So I'm going to play another nation I haven't played before. Let's do Austria. Right, we start off, we are a great power, basically. I don't know exactly what you need to be qualified for that. If it's like Vicky 2, Victoria 2, it's top 8 nations by score. Anyway, let's see. I don't even know what achievements we're going to go for. We're just going to play around with Austria in Rights of Man. Is that? Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and be on Iron Man and LP Austria. Yeah. Yeah, throw another shrimp on the bobby, mate. See, that joke is funny because everybody with a mouth has made it, right? Am I right? Of course I'm not right. It's stupid. It's stupid. Everyone knows that Austria is not Australia. Austria is the place where they go, Austria, 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 oi, oi, oi. God. Frickin' dumb people. So yeah, so we're going to start off as Austria, and we're going to do things. I have not even played as a nation in the HRE before, which I guess kind of makes sense since I haven't played as Austria. So that's going to be a new set of challenges. I also want to kind of maybe... I was really bothered with how slowly I played the Portugal campaign, even considering I hadn't done colonization before. So maybe I'm going to look to be not quite maybe so nitpicky about everything. View the great powers. To become a great power, we must beat Castile with a great power rating of 243, and we're currently at 165. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is the top 8 nations. Austria doesn't start as a great power, which actually surprises me a bit. But, that's fine. Ming, makes sense. Enormous development. Yeah, 1109. Wow, that's pretty crazy. France, Ottomans, Timurids, Mamluks, England, Lithuania. Yeah, none of this is particularly surprising. Yeah, alright, so let's close this. Let's take a look at our ideas. Rivals is interesting. Ooh, new things here. Careful. Aggressive expansion impact minus 10%. So our ruler right now is careful. Interesting. Yeah, abdicate. I know they were talking about putting in an abdicate feature. I guess they actually did. So, yeah, so we can abdicate to our heir. I assume that's going to come at some kind of cost, probably. I mean, I assume it's at least 1 stability, possibly more, probably some amount of points. Sarah. Oh, you gain additional personalities after having ruled for a set of time. Oh, that is super cool. That's a great idea. Note that our starting leader here is fine. 8 total points is slightly below average. How old? 29. Okay. Start one-sided wars, overestimate enemy strength. That all makes sense. Government. Right, we have a separate tab for government now. This is our primary culture, etc. Our accepted cultures. Oh, this is nice. So this gives you a breakdown of how big of a percent your actual main culture is, which, as far as I know, was not possible before this patch, before this expansion. Okay, so these are not accepted cultures, and their percentages. This is just a little bit easier to follow, easier to parse than the drop-down menu that used to be. Right, remember you used to have your king over here, and then all of this information was... No, it's actually on the diplomatic screen. That's right, it was here. Right, you would have a breakdown of all the different people in your country with this information. All right, country modifiers. Oh, that's cool. Does this, Okay, cool. Oh, that is sweet. Yeah, this breakdown is awesome. So this is telling us... Right, this is giving us a list of all of our malices and bonuses. Oh, that's great. And where they come from. Sweet. That's in the true phase. So yeah, this is just it aggregates the other, the other tabs information into something really, really easy to parse. That is, oh, that's so good. That's so good. It's without upkeep. Right, we get an extra one for being emperor. Great. Okay, an institution. Yeah, so that's going to be a new thing we're going to be learning about, I suppose. We're going to be learning together. As Austria, obviously our rivals are going to be really important because we're going to need to kind of expand this way. We're going to need to butt heads with various people. But again, I want to check out the new things first. Ooh, there's new stuff here. 5-year loan of 86 ducats. All right, so they've changed this interface. Repay loan, repay all loans. Debase currency. Increase corruption by 2. Oh, I see. Oh, and you can one-click to go to maximum debasement. Maximum debauchery. Exciting. 12 months to recharge debased currency. No, only a maximum of 5. Yep, all makes sense. Yeah, Tyrol is giving us a crap ton of inflation. There's also a lot of money, so, balances out. All right, trade. Doesn't look like this interface has changed. Nope, we look to be fine. Technology, okay. Institution tech penalty. Show institutions. Oh my. Okay, alright. So it's a map mode? Present. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So right now, this is feudalism. What is this? This is the earliest date that this institution can appear. Gotcha. Presence in Austria. Okay. So what we're getting from feudalism is +1 leader without upkeep. What are our various options? Okay, 1450, so this is not currently possible. Penalty for not having Renaissance is now 0%, but it will grow up to 50% by 1% each year when active. Okay. Okay, so I don't know how... I guess we're going to figure out how this spreads as we go, but if we're not keeping up the pace of Renaissance, if we are not keeping up with the changes going on around us and in the world, we will be paying more for our technology, which is like a really cool way to put that into effect. It's a cool idea, I guess is what I'm going at. We'll have to see 100% how it plays out to see how it works. But, oh, that's build cost and development cost. It's great. Colonialism. Again, that's a penalty. I assume... Yeah, I assume that may not spread with us too well. I don't know, but that's obviously a cool modifier. And I don't know, like, how... It's not clear to me here whether you get the modifier by having a certain amount, or whether it's just you get the modifier of the most... oh gosh, what am I looking for? Yeah, okay, so... Embrace. So whichever one you have embraced, I assume, yeah, when embraced. There we go. There we go. I can read. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm illiterate. I'm illiterate. Global trade. +1 merchant. That's pretty cool. How many factories? That's not bad either. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Alright, so otherwise tech tree seems unchanged. I will come back to our ideas. Prestige, privilege with Salzburg. That give us Diplo rep. Solidify papal relations. Yeah, that's going to be a good one for us. Pragmatic sanction. What do we need for that? Authority of at least 25. And a female heir. Oh, this is the one where you can have an empress, right? Yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Alright. Ooh. We have... Interesting. Interesting. Okay, religion. Is anything changed here? Does not seem to be. Yeah, we can't convert religions at the moment. Military, this seems to be as it was. And estates does not look like it has changed. Nope. Alright, well, that's cool. So, we've gotten going. And yeah, let's take a look at our ideas real quick. Our ambitions, traditions, there we go. Plus 10% morale of armies, all that's so good, and better relations over time. Okay, so, our ambitions is okay, I guess. Like, it's nice, but anyway. Imperial ambitions, plus 10% imperial authority, reduced Diplo annexation cost, that's pretty good. That's meaningless. Inflation reduction, that's good. Increased Diplo rep, also works well with diplomatic stuff. Increased missionary strength, good. Another diplomatic relation, and discipline and reinforced speed. Yeah, those are both quite strong. Quite strong. Let's go with solidify papal relations, I think. It just sounds like a good idea. Alright, who hates us? Denmark. Makes perfect sense. The Ottomans, of course. Poland. France. France, who hates you? Who hates you, baby? England hates you. Burgundy hates you. So we'll probably be friends with Burgundy. Yeah. I'm gonna need to look up the Burgundian inheritance while off screen at some point, but anyway. Ooh, we can rival Venice. We can rival Venice. Venice, who are you allied with? Right, you have your vassals. You currently have no allies. I mean, I'm going to almost certainly rival France. I can rival Hungary, or I can try to befriend Hungary. I mean, obviously, dynastic relations, can we marry? We can marry. At present, they're in the interregnum, because their king just died. Yeah, so that's the question. Do I want war with Hungary? I don't think I do. I think I want war with Venice. it presents some logistical issues, but yeah, I think we want to marry Hungary, see if we can't get on their throne, basically be like, we won't be like AI Austria, become Austro-Hungary, right? Am I right? Probably not right, but anyway. What else can we hate? We could hate Burgundy, we could hate Bohemia, which is interesting. They have Silesia as vassal. Alright, let's list Venice and France at the moment. Obviously, France already hates us. The Ottomans are going to hate us kind of no matter what, but I want to kind of keep that just as an option. What we're going to do there, disputed succession. Obviously, Hungary is in the middle of that. Lithuania. Poland, are they listed as an interregnum? They are. That's right. Alright, let's get... What's my money situation? At present, 1.15. It's not great. It's not great at all. And I'm getting 773. What am I focused on in min? That makes sense. We're going to get in terms of leaders. Enforce limit modifier. Trade efficiency. Trade's got to be reasonably good in the Vienna node. Ability cost modifier. Alright, so of those, trade efficiency is the one that would really help. It's not going to be a huge improvement, but it is something. Do I need Diplo points for actually anything? I'm already making a ton of them. I'll just go ahead and hire the mill guy. I want to kill and I want to mill. Anyway. Alright, so we are a good month away from being able to start anything here. We don't start off with any cores or claims or anything, right? We do not. We do not. I'm going to go ahead and start sucking up to the Pope. Pope man, let's improve our relations and get that going. Alright, navies, is this... Alright, that's galleys and transport, so you must be the singular lightship we have. Good. Good. My merchants are in Ragusa and Krakow. Of course, we are there. Well, tell you what, I mean, honestly, let's just join all of this together and let it hang out. Yeah, because actually trying to fight, we're probably going to do this war reasonably soon, so... Okay, 216 is our new Empress. 69. Alright, so there are a lot of things going on, I believe, with spouses in this. And it looks like our spouse is actually better than we are by a point. Alright, Hungary, what goes on here when you die? An Austrian noble succeeds to the throne. Interesting. Alright, looking at our court, right, we have our Empress. This is our ruler's consort. Should our ruler die while their heir is too young to assume power, the consort will start a regency with a claim determined by the greatest of our current legitimacy, that of the consort's origin country and the heir's claim. Okay, cool. Cool. And she is 18. Good deal. First personality is gained when coming of age. Okay. Interesting. That may take a month to come about. Lance offer from Hungary. Yes, indeed. Lance offer from the Palatinate. What do you offer me, Palatinate? A neighbor. Because that's Yeah, essentially a neighbor is what you're offering me, which is fine and cool. And things, out of curiosity. Yeah, we do have the same dynasty. I thought that was the case. Alright, let's go another day or two. And let's see how things have shaken out. Venice, you are allied with no one. Do you lead... You do not lead a trade company. Allied with Austria. France is allied with Navarra. Burgundy's allied with Brittany. Of course, they have all their personal union members and vassals. Yeah, the Ottomans guaranteeing the independence of Ragusa as typical. Alright, Venice, let's go ahead and start a spy network because we hate you and we want your land. And with that, folks, I'm going to call this an episode. It's a little shorter than normal, but I want to push out a couple of episodes today. So I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.